For the GT Open series is all about time. When you come into the pitch, you've got a set time. You must stop for a driver change, and then they add on extra time depending upon how successful you are.
Leads in third for Porsche. Francesco Gutierrez in fourth place with the Mosler. Red lights are on at the rolling start, and away they go. Good clean start. And you can see the number one machine, that's Michele Massaratesi, the former champion, ship leader rather, on the inside, and last year's champion car. Should likely bring out the safety car, I would have thought. And that is the number 31 car, Riccardo Azzoli and Marco Mocci. And here is yesterday's race winner going by the number 17 car. They started 2 places behind, 6th to the 4th of the number 17 car, and they're now up to 5th position. Richard leads, but the lead has changed. Matteo in a Ferrari are likely to follow. Well, there is a Porsche.
So lost his pole position there, but Matteo Bobbi in front, and look at that Mosler up now behind the
that's the number one Ferrari.
Yeah, and straight past goes the Mosler. Obviously got a lot of power, has that silver Mosler, up now into 4th place. But in third place, Leitz with that Porsche. He was very quick when he got in the second session, so he will want to move up, but at the same time that Mosler is now going to give him a real hassle from behind. And
it looks like the number one Ferrari is going very slow. Lucas Carrera really with a hurry up. He's got a 20-second pit lane penalty, of course, during his stop. 15 seconds for the Porsche he's just passed, but the number one car in real trouble from car number 17, Francesco Gutierrez. That white bonneted Mosler is yesterday's race, of course, ex-on, but at the moment Massaratesi struggling, and maybe their setup that worked so well in yesterday's really achingly hot conditions is taking a little longer to warm its tyres sufficiently. Mosler's moved up ahead of Richard Leitz, so Lucas Carrera now in third place, and Philip Pater is his next target. And David, I
think it certainly really got going. It didn't qualify as well as it should have done, to be perfectly honest, to be on 6th on the grid, but he's moving up very quickly and using the power of that big V8 American car in the to get past. And you can see when he came on the straight the last time, it caught, pulled out, and simply went past the Ferrari 430, doing exactly the same this time. Now, because he's on the inside, he can have the line into the corner, and you know, he was well in front before he gets to the corner, so that was a great move for Guerrero into second place. Now he's only got Bobby now to get past to take the lead, and I have to say, you know, the car was all dominant yesterday, but Leitz still trying hard to get past Patrick Peter.
He is
in that blue Ferrari, trying to get himself there along with the rest of them now, not having quite so many moments, not quite locking the wheels up like it was earlier on, but still right behind is the number 17 Mosler. That all the way, these first 6 cars.
Well, the Mosler in second place, 7th hanging on still, but huge pressure from Gutierrez from behind, so lots of different little battles, and still the Porsche in 4th place, all over the back of Philip Pater, really trying to push his way through past his Austrian compatriot, but I'm afraid the time is running out for Matteo Bobbi. That Mosler in second place. The team is based here, the car is based here, and Perez Eckhart, the second driver in the car in this race, it comes from Valencia as well. So if there was anywhere you could expect the number 2 car really to have them, there is Perez Eckhart. If there was anywhere you could expect them to have an advantage, this is the place. But the second Mosler as well, run by a different team, not run by the GTA Scuderia Bengala squad. That is going really well too. Very strong performance from car number 17, Motor Competitions Mosler as well.
Yes, he came out of the last corner a little bit quicker than the number 1 Ferrari. Was just able to get himself beside him before he even started on the straight. But oh, he's a fight now, and eventually Patrick Peter getting through, sorry, and passing Matteo.
No, the Mosler has to go the outside way if he wants to get through, but Bobbi, having started very well, looks like now everybody else's tyres have really come in. His are not serving him as well as maybe they should do. They're all on the same control tyre. So there's either something in the setup, or he's just really lost the rhythm and he got a little bit rattled. Slowed on the outside of the front row and led lap 1. Matteo Bobbi in the Hanspri car, not having much of a 39.475. Again, the only more pressure from Gutierrez. Again, can't see it being more than a couple of laps before we've got Leitz every single corner of this lap.
Yeah, we've seen this car last year running in this champ side, not quite making it that time, but somewhere in the middle they have to have a pit stop. That pit stop will happen somewhere between.
Past Pater into turn 1 to go up into second place and just hangs on. He's been Carrera leads in second, Gutierrez in third, Pater in to complete lap 6 of 26. 34 minutes of the maximum time duration left, and they shouldn't need all that time. Fabrizio Gini.
Leeds has got stuck in behind.
Gianni Guidici in the other one, sharing with Alessandro Nannini, and into the pit lane, the leader. Was that the leader or the back marker? Leader's in. Of the two of them. Not that Maseratesi is dead slow, but Montermini is certainly quicker than he. The other car in there was 66. That's the Beto Richa and Joe Castellano Ferrari that won the GTS category yesterday. First to pit, obviously to hand over to Castellano, the quicker of the two. And there's Guerrero strapping in his smaller teammate. And
it's some time before he comes in, but here's the rest of the guys. And the way they went in is the way they're coming out. And we've now...
Well, so it should be, because of course Romagnoli, rather Riccardo Romagnoli, not Diego Romanini, and the 33 car, when it came in, was 9th overall. And in fact has just lost a place to Diego Romanini. Too many names starting with Romanin for me. Romagnoli and Romanini. And let's have a look here. This is one of the RSV cars. That's probably going to be the Peter Sundberg car, number 5. Yes, it is. And our erstwhile race leaders now with Jose Maria Perez to the position that it was before the pit stop started. But this is, I think, when we complete another lap, a car will be the leader of the cars that have stopped. So I think you're looking at what will be the race order. And Joel Camathias.
And the Porsche.
Yes, you're right.
Right back at the front.
You're absolutely right.
Dropped themselves down to 6th, and Camathias is winning.
They are at the moment, but they're still showing Polycond as the leader, whereas we've clearly seen that the car had just come back out of the pits and has stopped. 17 minutes remaining of the race.
Polycond came into the pits, because you come in and you go across the start line before you get to the garage.
Yeah,
he will remain as leader. 1 lap later, that will disappear.
So 19 now.
People that have actually come in for their pit stops of anybody right up front. Now that's a second stop for some reason. Not
somebody,
sure
somebody just dived into the pits.
But it's a second stop for them, whatever that reason is. But they've all had their stop down
in the remaining 11 minutes of the race. Here they are, aren't they?
Montemini.
And here they come. There's Jose Maria Perez Ricard. He's 4th at minute. And Andrea Montermini, well, 3/4 of a second behind him at the line. And in fact, Montermini, I think, having a little breather, all got held up in traffic, because I don't think we've seen a car length between them since the pit stops finished. But they are 4th and 5th. Peter Sundberg in 6th in the other red and black Ferrari. Number 9, that's a back marker. Sebastian Gattuso. Stefano Gattuso, rather, is the car already went off earlier, didn't it? So
we've seen it going off, but it will be a probably pass, because it is a quick car. We've seen how quick it can run, but this Mosler has to get past it. He'll use the straight to do that. When it gets past that, he comes up. The engineers on the wall working out how far will this go. Will it go to the 45 minutes? Will it go to the 26 laps? I'm pretty sure it's going to go to the 26 laps. It won't be much more than a minute difference between the two, whatever it is.
They're going to have to death it around whatever happens. There's no quarter given now. It's a real chase. And here we go. It's done. It's done and dust. That Mosler, that's the one. Thank you. Pacini's trying hard, but he's got alongside. He's won the corner.
We've seen every time that Mosler comes onto the straight how much quicker it is than what the Ferrari is down the straight. There's pure power in that big American V8 that's in the back of there, and it simply drives past the Ferraris in a straight line. So when you get to the really quick circuits like Monza, etc., it's going to be very, very difficult indeed to beat. On the twistier circuits round the back here, it's holding its own. It's not losing out to anybody. It's not as though it's only got power and nothing else. It's just handling the same as everybody else's car, but it is very quick down the straight to give it a little bit of an advantage overall over the whole lap.
Yeah.
And there we are. He's gone out, and as much as Pacini's tried to hold him back.
Racing across the line. 3rd, Jose Maria Perez Ricard. 4th place, Andrea Montermini. 5th place, Damian Pacini. So it's a different system, but it seems to work really well to give a bit of variety and to stop one car or one team, and from a whole host of different manufacturers. 2 different winners with a lot of exciting racing in between. There you can see Lucas Carrera, Jose Maria Perez Ricard on the right. They were 3rd. On the left, you can see Max Busnelli and Mauro Massaroni. They were 2nd. And our delighted winners, car number 18, beg your pardon, car number 19, Alessandro Bonetti and Philip Pater, the winners here of the GT Open in Valencia. Till the next time out then, from Martin Haven and me, from David Leslie and me, Martin Haven, possibly. We'll see you then. Bye for now.